Yo! What? 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 What is going on? What is up? We are back. You and I, we are back. Yes. Yes. We are back. And we're going to get back on it. We're going to get to it. We're going to do it. How are you? How are you this lovely day? I hope you like space planes. I sincerely do. I sincerely hope you like space planes. Aha! Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to make sure. Blue Jay probe, huh? Amethyst capsule. 14 days for our Eve station maneuver. What's this? This Blue Jay probe. Ah, the Blue Jay catamaran. That's what I need to rename it. There we go. Blue Jay catamaran, crested caracara catamaran. We got two catamarans floating around here. Two of them. It still says probe. Unfortunate. You know what I do need to do, though, is we got to build just one little lander for Eve. A probe, not an actual lander. Let's make it a little simple. Let's see what we got. RTG for sure. An antenna for sure. It's that 2G relay. Yeah, we could do like maybe two of them. I don't know if we can do two of them. Do a little sum like this. I'm digging it. What about some kind of platform underneath to put the heat shield? Not exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah. You know, that's not bad. What if we did something like this? Wish it didn't stick out so much. And of course, parachutes. See if we can just... Oh, those are big. Can we just use drogue chutes on Eve? Is that going to be enough? Don't actually know. I think we'll just use 2. I don't think... Nah, we just won't need 2. I want to kind of do something like that, but... These dang old antennae are too big. I do want a relay on the ground. They're just too dang big. Ugh, that's huge. I want a daggum relay. What if I make it just a little bit taller? Wish it was a little bit taller. Huh. Well, honestly, maybe. Maybe. Ooh, there we go. Yes. I mean, yeah. That'll work too. That's too big. Trace gas analyzer. And a seismic accelerator. That's alright. Doesn't gotta be fancy, it just has to work. I don't think that heat shield's gonna work. I think we need to use the bigger one. Yeah, there we go. It just needs to envelop the dishes. You gotta do the dishes. And if it lands upright, great. That means we can't launch it on the Heron anymore. Yeah, RTG should be fine. Ooh. That's something we could open up once we're on the ground. Yeah, just like that. That's perfect. Eve, ground, relay. We got the parachutes. Let's throw on some funky lights. Alright, so while it's on the ground, not too bad. Yeah, I think that'll be just fine. Maybe even forward a little bit. And maybe even a little bit like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Should we make them white or black? I like white. White's fine. Probably not a decal, but definitely like a flat flag. Yeah. Oh, that's a separator. I don't want a separator. I want a decoupler. Yes. Not bad. Delta V 3000. Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're not circularizing or anything. I think that'll be fine. And you know what? I want to bring out the shoe bill. I want to fly something fun. Yeah, probably something like these. Eh, not really. I think, yeah. And for my next trick, that'll do. And we're just gonna make sure that's at like half as much thrust. No, let's go for 33%, so we don't burn off all of our fuel trying to adjust. Yeah, I like it. So let's reroute and make this a payload. This is going to be Eve ground relay. There you are. Okay. New. Then we're going to switch editors. Yes, Miss Kitty. That's right. We're going to space again. And you know what? Shoe bill. Why not? I love this stinking thing. I know it could probably fit on the Mallard, but it's just so freaking cute. I love it. Yeah, a little short. But you know what? I like them short. Hey, Spaceship Fan 11, what's going on? Kind of like a space shuttle. This one here is a SSTO space plane. This one's called the Shoebill. You want to see it fly? Okay, let's pull out Evil on Toast, Kerman. And I want to make sure that my staging is correct. So that decoupler all the way... What is that decoupler? What is this? What is this? Decoupler. Oh, no, we don't want that. Alright. Save. Launch. Oh. Hey, your future waifu, what's going on? We're actually sending out another space thing. Good morning, how are you? And this one's just going to have to be a nighttime launch. Just woke up. Nice. Nice. I thought we had one on the tail. Oh, I guess I... Oh no, I have one right over here, right? Yeah. Camera 3. There we go. Thank you. I'm just trying to remember how to fly this thing because we've been doing some other stuff. Pitch. I want that to be, what did we say? Not 15 degrees. Was it 7? I think 7 degrees was our magic number. Alright, camera's free. Let's rock and roll. Yeah, it's definitely something I was aiming for. Star Wars-esque. You just gotta go with the beige. Just avoid white, use beige, and then turn up the detail, and everything looks like Star Wars. Alright, let's go ahead and execute. We are holding at 7 degrees pitch. Payload is payloading. Picking up that speed now. How was the temperature? 37%? Ah, we're fine. Well, I don't know. Maybe we could pitch up just a smidge. Yeah, we're getting hot. Uh-oh. $95, $96. 96%? Oh, okay, now it's dumping. There we go. 96%. I'm not burning up. I'm doing exactly what I want to do. No, I choose parts because they have a really high heat tolerance. And so we can go faster. If we use regular Mark 1, or not, well, yeah, Mark 1 or 1.25 meter parts, they're all capping out at about 2,000 before they pop. Both the Mark II and Mark III parts and the fairings, they cap out at around 26 to 2,700. And RCS on. There the engine's kicking over. We're going to start pitching up a bit more. And can you give me 20? Yeah, I'd say that's all right. And we're going to cut it off right about there, 91. Okay, turn that off. SAS is on. Control services are off. You know, I never checked to see... Okay, good. It's not draining any fuel. I was worried. 'Twas worried. $89 by 92. Yeah, that's pretty good. What I am. Hey! Thank you. I don't know why. Where are my sound alerts? What is why? Well, thank you so much for the follow. Let me give you what you're owed. Yeah. Welcome to the pizza party. You just signed the waiver. Thank you. Space hip fan. Space chip fan. I'm a space chip fan myself. I like space chips. Alright, we're in space. Let's fast forward. You just signed the waiver. You silly sausage. You fool. You signed the waiver. Alright, let's position to our maneuver here. And I think it was 7, right? No, not 7. 6. But we're going to open up the payload bay doors anyway. In about 10 seconds. There we go. Almost there. Alrighty, 93 by 90. You know what? That's pretty good for me. We're just gonna hold retrograde once we flip around here. Get some picturesque moments going on. Yeah, there we go. And what about that light? Yes. Technically. This one's going to Eve. So we're going to undock it and send it off. And you know what? We actually have a camera. There we are. Looking straight out at the payload bay. So I'm going to just do one of these. And first step, undock. Or disconnect. Next step, we're going to pivot this up. I believe it's that way. Yeah. So 25 degrees. Look at it go. Look at it go. All right, make sure that we have all of our fuel on board. We do. Can't quite lock the hinge, but that's okay. We don't need to. Undock. Get out of here, you. And there goes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do we have it on any other cameras? Yeah, we got that one. And then kind of that one. That's solid. Solid. Yes, quite solid. Quite solid indeed, the shoe bill. Okay, so let's close it up. And this probe-a-dobe is not called a shoe bill relay. I don't know why I keep talking like an idiot for some reason. I think there's something in the water. There we go. Eve ground relay. And this bad boy is going to set Eve as its target. And for my next trick, let's see, where do we want to start? Probably on the next rotation, right? Aha! Look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. Aha! We're going to do it in one shot. No maneuver adjustments necessary. Oh, come on. Ah. You know, what about Eve's North Pole? Has anyone ever been there before? Has anyone ever been to Eve's North Pole? I might have to do a small adjustment. But only when we get there. I think this is good. I think this is just fine. All right, let's get it. Activating engine. Make sure we're not gonna run into our space plane. I think we're far enough away. Yeah, it's over there. Okay. Well, yeah, 30 seconds. Ten seconds. And go. Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog. Stop. Hey, you know what? That's not bad either. Just don't want to land in the nighttime. We'll do an adjustment. We'll do an adjustment later. I think nighttime landing is just the best we can do. So let's make it let's make a maneuver here. We're just going to create that alarm. And this is Eve ground relay capture. Or I should say landing. There we go. Add alarm. Okay, so we got Eve station maneuver in 14 days. All of our Eve stuff is on its way. And then another maneuver in about 100 days. Another maneuver, aero braking maneuver. Crew capture, 120, 2 days later. And another station part capture burn. Okay. 100 days. Relatively 100 days. And we're just going to give her a spin. You see that shit? So, tracking station. The shoe bill. Shoe bill's looking good. Let's switch those engines down. And KSC is actually approaching daytime. So I say we just kind of spin things up a little bit. Right about there is good. Okay. And Desert KSC is there. Let's put you right there. We'll burn 100. We'll keep it at 100. There we go. And that should be good. That should be right on target. So let's get there. Move to maneuver. "45 seconds to burn." 5 seconds. Go. Stop. How close? Not too bad. And I think 20 degrees is a little aggressive. We're going to drop that down to like 15. There we go. Do. I think we're good. I think we can speed things up a little bit. Now we are going to take a break here at about 12:30 because I have to go and get a haircut. But we will continue this when I come back from that haircut. But that's in about 2 hours, so we're still good. Oh, and I want to turn the control surfaces back on. I don't think we need to give it any more juice. I'm going to switch the engines over, though. And once we get closer down to the ground, we'll see about landing our way home. Yeah, we'll see about that. Princess. Oh god, I have to stop doing that. My voice is going to stick like that if I keep doing that. Feel that heat. Bow, bow, wow, 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 wow. Oh yeah, it's moving along. Still holding 15 degrees. That's pretty good. Temperature's not too hot. Yeah, we're doing a little surf in action. I don't know, is RCS really going to help us? Not really. You can just turn it off. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing just fine. Might even say 13 degrees. Hey, lunchtime pizza. Hell yeah, Lost. What's going on? What's going on? How are you? Yeah, last night we didn't quite make it. We only got to 30 minutes and 29 seconds. And we were short of the runway, but we were in the vicinity. In the vicinity of the runway. So that means we just need a smidgen more fuel. I did too. I think I had 10 beers last night. Yeah, we got it. We shaved off about a minute and a half. We still got another 29 seconds to go though. Pour some pizza on me. That's a good one actually. I'm gonna use that next time. Because I'm finding myself running out of pizza puns. There have been so many episodes, so I got to start getting creative, or I'll just reuse the same one. Pour some pizza on me. I think that's gonna be the next one. Alright, there are the mountains. I want to open up the air brakes. And we're going to pitch down to about 10. Cloudy with the chance of pizza. I like it. Oh, hey. There's the debris from last time we did this. Ah, memories. And it does look like the KSC is under some clouds, so might get a little wet. Alright, down to 5 degrees pitch now. Yep, right in the side of that mountain. Yeah, it's under that patchy cloud cover. Okay, I'm going to turn that off. We're just going to slowly get down there. Funny, we actually overshot. I didn't think we'd do that. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. I did it too much. I did it too much. That's okay. We can still save it. We can still save it. Oh, fuck. Are we falling faster? Oh, we're falling faster. Now we're slowing down a little bit. Hey! You know what? Any landing you can walk away from. Any landing you can walk away from. No, I should really not do that maneuver with that space plane. It's just a little bit too big. I want to get to the next day. It's too rainy. It's too wet. Dang it. More thunderstorms. Uh, uh. Okay. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? What was another one that we just built? The flycatcher, that's right. I like the flycatcher. It's so neat. It definitely looks like a Star Wars spaceship. For sure. And I'm not crazy about these lights on the side. I actually kind of want to get rid of those. I do want to duplicate these. Just to slap them right there. I think I want to make these black. Yes. Alright. Who wants to go to space today? Obviously Lost. Lost loves going to space. Where are you? Oh, you're already in space. That's right. That's right. Well, we do need to make another Kerbal. We need to make another one for our new guy here. Our new volunteer. Space Chip Fan 11. There we go. Need you to be a pilot. You're going to be very brave. You're not stupid, and you're a badass. Can't get enough space. That's right. You've been away for so long. You don't recognize your children, and your wife doesn't even think about you anymore. Who else? Let's have, I don't know. Dupid Goober. Dupid Goober join you. Maybe not that far, yeah. What do you mean? You volunteered. Yeah, let's have Wooster in here. Wooster gets a whole crew cabin. I know Despops was floating around here yesterday. And, let's see. Beetle Rock is going to... Beetle Rock's at Duna right now. So let's have Empty Beer Can Jr. join us. And how about Hello Asmund? There we go. There we go. Gang's all here. And the Pizza Palace is going to be our target. We do have a bit of a angle to get through. I'll tell you what, though, we're gonna just sit here on the runway. Oh, I guess we can't, huh? There we go. Sit here on the runway so we can line up with that orbit better. Some dupid goober you are. And right about Okay. Yes. Adios. And away we go. I want to make sure we're on the right inclination. I think it's this way. Yes. And pitch is at 5.7 degrees. That's not bad. We can go a little bit higher. Do 7. There we go. There we go. Light strip's getting a little toasty. Alright, RCS coming online. I want to pitch up just a smidgen. And go for it. Oh no, it crashed. Oh, we crashed. Wait. Nope, we crashed. Well, that's a first. That's a first in a long time. Maybe too much Californication. Oh dear. It's okay. We're getting it loaded back. Well, while that's loading, I'm going to take out the trash real quick. So I'm going to be right back. All right. Trash taken care of. Game loaded back up. Hopefully we won't crash again. And hopefully we don't have a random flight in orbit right now. Yep. Oh, it's standing by at launch. Okay. You know what? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll do the same thing again. Ugh. Yep, right about there. Go for it. Says we're off by 4.8. We get a little bit closer. Remove heading. Pitch, we'll say 10 degrees this time. Execute. Do we have one engine out? Is that what that's telling me? No, it's doing pretty good. I hear those engines starting to slow down, so we're going to turn our RCS back on. And hopefully we don't crash. Should be alright. $15 degrees. Try and give her 20. And stand by. 86. Nice. Let's hold that prograde. Let's turn off our control surfaces. You know, not bad. It's not bad. That's 110. That's too much. That's too much. 84 by 87. All right. All right. All right. I take it. Three and a half minutes to go. Still inside the atmosphere, but we're making our way downtown. Walking fast. And we're spacebound. Da-na-na-na-na-na. $60K now. Okay. In space, still got about 2 minutes left. We can speed things up a little bit. And move to maneuver. Why is it dark? Where is the sun? I cannot see the sun. Oh. Alright, got a burn here in about 20 seconds. There we go. Just using the outside engines now. 3, 2, 1, go. Just to save on some fuel. Ah. Well, 106 by 84. Why not? And we're only off by 0.7. I think that's livable. I don't think that's anything to be concerned about. What about this guy, though? What if we... $150, huh? 130, 90. Oh. I saw it. 2.8. You know what? That's good. I like 2.8. And that's going to be about 4 hours. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick because it is too much coffee time. But I will be back. Enjoy the view. Ah, I can't believe. Do the dance. Do the orbit dance. Do the little wiggle. Do a little wiggle for me. Do it. Do it, do it. Alright, here in about 35 seconds, we're going to make a teeny tiny little burn here. Relative speed's going to be a little hot, but I think we'll be fine. Ten seconds. Go. $7.9. We get a little bit closer. Three kilometers? Yeah, I can take that. You got plenty of monoprop to play with. And we're going around this way, so let's warp here. Cool. Now let's find our target here. We'll hit retro. Is it below us? Oh, it's right there. The Pizza Palace, 70 kilometers away. Alright, we can turn that off. I'm going to open up the payload bay. And we're going to turn on that docking camera. There we go. And you know what? Let's aim the camera up here as well. Yeah. Three kilometers on separation. Currently traveling at 234 meters per second. It is going down a bit though. I'm going to F5 here. Just in case we have another crash. You know, I think that landing gear up there isn't quite square. $47 kilometers away now. Coming in hot. 30 kilometers away now. Miss Kitty is sleeping like a cute little kitty she is. She's not being a menace like she was last night. She got it all out of her system. And by 3 a.m. she was levitating. But now she's the sleeping beast. Coming up on 15 kilometers now. Nine kilometers. All right, 1 kilometer on separation. That's pretty good. I think we can work with that. Three 3.9, 3.8, quick save. Just in case the game crashes again. Sounds like they're pouring concrete outside. They're building a new apartment complex across the street, and I'm curious to see if it's cheaper. All right, 2.8, 2.7. We're approaching the physics range. There it is. Well, look at this. We have another space plane. We have a visitor. 100 meters per second on separation. Okay. Do we have any open ports? No. No, we do not. Well, dang. Well, actually, no, we could fit over here, couldn't we? Yeah, you know what? We can. We'll just have to be inverted. That's okay. All right, let's get within 60 meters, and then we'll begin our approach. All right, I'm going to move to retro. There we go, 1.6. Why not? And I want to face down. I'm going to set that as our target. Aim the camera up here so we can see better. And we're just gonna slide them on in. Please don't touch the solar panels. Oh, we did. Okay, well, we just gotta slide past the solar panel. Might have to fold it up. Yeah, I think we'll have to fold it. There we go. I bless the rains down in Africa. I bless them so much. Bless this pizza down in Africa, yes. That'll be a stretch goal. We'll send pizza to Africa for charity. And there we have it. And there we have it. 2 space planes. Two of them. I wonder, can we, how far are we from the nighttime? Let's go to the date side. And see if we can walk around this bad boy. What pizza should you get? I mean, I'm partial to a pepperoni and mushroom pizza right now. I think a pepperoni and mushroom sounds pretty good. Oh no, we won't be able to walk around. Just based on how I built it. Oh well. It is pretty. It is pretty. Well, we're here. I guess now it's time to move on to Eve. So when's our next 12 days? Let's switch to it. Okay, so that's our Eve station. We are going to do a little tricksy doodle and try to do some arrow braking maneuvers. But we're just going to fast forward. And we got some pretty good connections with the data. And any second now. One minute. Delete and close. Perfect. Let's move to that maneuver. How much RCS we got? Pretty good. All right, 20 seconds. It's hard to believe that I launched this using a space plane. And go. Alright, 300 meters per second to go. And stop. Oh wow, we really do have an encounter there, don't we? Well, take a look at that. Well, would you look at that? What do you think? I think 70s. What is the proper aerobraking atmosphere for Eve? I'm gonna find out. Ah. About 70, 75. Yeah, I think 71's okay. Well, you know what? We'll go with 70. 70. No, that's too low. Let's do 74. Yeah. And make another alarm. Oops. This is going to be a maneuver, and this one's going to be amethyst station capture. Add alarm. The next one's going to be in 85 days. That's a maneuver. But this guy's ready to go. How's a monoprop? Okay. I want to save that. I'm going to save that monoprop. Just in case we need it later. I really just want to use these guys. Okay. I mean, that's set. We can go back to the tracking station and swap out these crews. So go back to the Pizza Palace. Let's do a crew swap. And that means these guys get to go home. What do we got? Empty beer can, Lost. Hey, Lost, you're here. And then we have Dugaloon and Effusive Stoic. And the pilots are the Mr. Miyagi and Trout Destroyer. Those guys are coming home today. And away they go. Away they go. Beautiful. And you know what? I think we will launch another piece to this station. You know, we haven't used the mallard in a bit. I think we'll use the mallard on this next run. Okay, where is that pesky KSC? Right below us. There we go. And create a maneuver right about here. Make it 100 meters per second. There we go. Oh, wow. At 150, we might have to do a little bit more, huh? So let's say 150. That should be good. And then can we adjust it to where we're on top of the KSC? Yes, we can. Damn, 220. No, it might be 200. That might be our lucky number with this guy. That's 200. So let's bring it back, because I want to drop right on top of it. I think that's good. From an altitude of 150, yeah. Then the planet's going to rotate underneath us. So right about there is good. Perfect. Let's get there. Okay, move to maneuver. Close the docking port. And we're going to shut off these interior engines. And now we wait. Let's make sure that we're not going to run into the station, because that would be silly. Yeah, station's nowhere to be found. That's good. "25 seconds. And go. Stop. Perfect. Prograde. Smart ASS. Surface. Whatever my heading is, my pitch shall be 15 degrees. Heading is 90, huh? Well, execute. Alright, we're on our way. I don't know why I did that. Alright, and I'm going to turn on the control surfaces, so we're coming home. We're doing it. We're really doing it, Mr. Squidward. I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know the reference. Oh, is this Purple Rain? Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, let's turn that shit up. Purple rain, purple rain. Oh, Miss Kitty is sleeping. She's so cute. My kitty is so cute. Are we seriously not at... No, come on. What are you doing? Pitch up. Oh, my control surfaces were not act... Whoa, that was weird. My control surfaces were not activated. I thought I pressed the right button. Well, we're there. Another foggy landing, it's going to look like. I can't even see the KSC down there. It's so foggy. Well, off. so many sonic booms. Well, it's down there somewhere. I just can't quite make it out. Oh, there it is. Switch the engines over to air breathing mode. A bit froggy. I wish I had some better runway lights. I'm gonna pop the gear out. And cut the engine. Touchdown. In the fog. And there we are. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. All right. I want to put up another... First of all, let me get rid of this fog. Get out of here. Still? The next day. Get out of here. There we go. So let's build ourselves a piece of this station. I think we already have some station pieces, but I just want to make sure. The Amethyst Grow Lab is interesting. I'm thinking maybe we could do something like that. It is a little big, though. And we can just put it on the Pizza Palace. I don't know. It might be too big. And it has a lot of unwanted fuel. I'm not sure. What about station lab and airlock? Well, see, we already got an airlock, but this one features a sideways airlock. Because I think that would be neat. Not so sure it'll work for our space planes, though. I think the tolerances are just a little too tight, especially around here. So I don't think that's going to work either. Let's see. What about this science node? We can get rid of all that. Oh, you know, that's not too bad. And it's got this fancy docking port. Well, tell you what. I'm going to use this. Well, no. We're just going to make something new. I do want a rotating docking ring thing. So why don't we base something off of that? And I'm just going to use one of these. And something to just space it out a little bit. So probably I don't know, maybe one of these. Pressurized crew tube. And then a ring. Oh, that's big. Yeah, I don't think that's going to fit in our... Not even close. Nah, it's too big. What about that? Does that fit inside of a Mark III payload fairing? Because if it does, we're in business. It does not. But this one does. And what else? We got this one. It's a smaller one. How big is this when we deflate it? I think that's too big. I think that one's going to be the only one we can use. Yeah, that's it. So it's that piece, and probably one of these, huh? Just to simplify it. And I do want to put some more of these on here. I'm not crazy about the windows. I might block those up. In fact, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to block up those windows. Hey, check it out. And at the very bottom here, we're going to add just a clampetron. Nothing fancy, just a clampetron. Little Mr. Telescopic. There we go. Pizza Palace Party Room. And that'll do it. And then we'll stick a teeny tiny little boosty boost. That's a scientific word for it. On the back here. Nothing too crazy. Oh, that's right. We can't use the extendo. Well. There it is. A little booster. Nothing too big. 815? Yeah, that's good. 815's okay. What do you think? You think it's enough? I think it's enough. I'm going to put some Separatrons on here so something will happen. There we go. $768. Yeah, since we'll already be in orbit, I think that'll be okay. And with this inflated and this extended, they're not going to interact with each other whatsoever. That's also good. Battery power is piss poor. We need to throw some batteries on here. There we go. 16, 15, not too bad. And for funsies, I'm going to throw on a little antenna. Just a little some, you know what I'm saying? All right, I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe we'll add some lights so we can show people that it is moving. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe even something like that. That should fit. Okay, save. And oh, since we have all this monoprop, we gotta do something about maneuverability. Yeah, there we go. Okay, save, reroute to that. Subassembly, payload, pizza, palace, party, room. Boom, save, new, switch editor. Open up the shoe bill. Get out of here. Kaboom. Get rid of that shroud. Looks good. It's not bad. We should be able to close this, right? Yeah. And the solar panels are not striking the surface. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We just need to... You know, I don't know if these lights actually work. I'm going to fly with them on just to see if they work. And that's on too? Yeah. Now when I open up the payload bay, it does turn on the light strips. Stwips. They're just not very powerful. What if we change out the lights here? Something like that, huh? Yeah. And make sure the action groups reflect that. So 7. Where are those Is it that thing? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll toggle these lights. And hopefully that'll be enough for us to see stuff. Oh, and I need to make this camera number 3. There we go. Close it. Save it. Lost. Lost. You're going to be the one to take us out. And who else? Who else wants to join Lost in this endeavor? He may or may not survive, but it'll be cool when you do it. And everyone thinks you're going to be real cool when you die. If you die. I got to emphasize, if you die. If. Big if. No cause for alarm. It's a big if. It's like 70-30. In fact, why don't we ask the Magic 8 Ball? Magic 8 Ball, will the crew make it back okay in one piece? The 8 Ball says, I don't think so. What do you know, Magic 8 Ball? You're so pessimistic all the time. What do you know? What do you know? Alright, well, Lost is going to be the only one flying, so... I also want to make sure that this Pug engine isn't up there. There we go. Perfect. Save, launch. Boing, 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 boing. Oh. Yeah, hold on. We gotta tie that bad boy down. We just have so much room for activities up here. Kaboom and shebang. There we go. Now we're ready. Now we're ready. Brakes on. Flipping and flapping around. Let's set the Pizza Palace as our target. And we're looking okay. We could line up ourselves a little bit better. How about we wait? Right about here. It'll be easier to get up there. All right, let's do it. Gear up. Pitch is too high. I'm gonna bring that down. Yeah, right about there is okay. Maybe a little over this way. There we go. Heading. Pitch. Let's do 12 degrees. Execute. Oh, that's thunder. It's raining. Wow. It hasn't rained in several weeks. Those are thermals. It's okay. We could stand to pitch up a little bit though. Pizza! That's right. It's pizza time. Didn't even need to go around the whole planet. Well, you know what? Can it do it in 30 minutes or less? I think not. I bet you that pizza took 45 minutes. We're going to turn that off. I'm going to turn the RCS on. Alright, 113. That's big enough for me. And relative inclination is only 1.2, so that's pretty good. I'm going to turn off the control surfaces here. Now we're just free falling. Or free flying? I don't know, we're still going up. Rocks and see, 109 by 101, and we'll be at the right inclination. I think that's a pretty good move. And we're in space now, so we can go ahead and move to that maneuver. I want to make sure that we are not eating up fuel. We're not. We are eating up our monoprop. I don't know why, as this has the highest priority. Why are you eating that monoprop? Don't eat that monoprop. I don't want you to eat that monoprop at all. That's not flying, it's falling with style. Absolutely. The bait has been cast, now we wait. Oh, good luck. More trout fishing? No blue GGs? I like blue GGs. Blue GGs are fun. and they're easy. No blue GG in my area. Damn. Sag. Oh yeah, it's raining pretty good right now, actually. Well, there goes my idea of getting a car wash. After my haircut. I was planning on getting a car wash after my haircut. But I guess it's just a haircut. The North Pole. I don't believe that's true. I don't think it's 64 degrees at the North Pole. I think that's crazy. I think that's fake news. Stop. Alright, 102 by 109. Very nice. Yeah, that's right, Miss Kitty. You smell the rain too? Yeah, North Pole, Alaska, maybe. What's going on, Toktik? You doing good? Oh, wow. Are we really that close to our target? Oh, we are. Amazing. Yeah, I don't think the North Pole is a major city. It only works with major cities and Air Force bases, apparently. Hey, no texture found. What's going on? We're actually about to rendezvous and dock with the Pizza Palace. With this little guy. This little guy right here. Look at this little guy. But we're going to disconnect it. And next we're going to unlock the motor. We're going to do the target angle. Probably about there. That looks fine. It's raining real good. Very nice. Yep, I say we needed this rain. That's a good rain. Camera mod. Oh, right. Yeah, when it works, it's great. You can just stick cameras on everything. And vessel viewer, you can see where your fuel flow is happening. Extra cameras is pretty sweet, though. And they stick to position. They don't move around. Unless you reset them. Okay. So, undock. We're going to push ourselves away. And there it is. There it goes. Look at it. I know. That is pretty cool, right? Actually, I wonder if I can look out the window and see it. I can. Look at that. It's out the window. And the station is 50 kilometers away. That's pretty good. Not bad. Not bad. Sliced my finger up at the dock. Oh no! Did you put a little Hello Kitty sticker on it to make you feel better? Imagine a pizza place in space. We're going there. We're doing it, SpongeBob. There we go. Pizza Palace party room. Pizza Palace is our target. Our inclination is okay. Let's see if I burn here. We do get a little bit of an encounter. Burn a little bit more. We get more of an encounter. Maybe a little more. Let's see, 138, 140, 118. Uh-oh. Gonna have to wait a bit. And, oop, there we go. We got some. 10, 9, it says 5, 3, 2, 1. 1.5 kilometers. Relative speed 92 meters per second. We can handle that. We can handle that no problem. With the pug. The pug bug. Do a little wiggle dance for me. Ah, that's right. Yeah, pulsars are much brighter. Take pictures of pulsars. Let me see that pulsar. Hey, baby, let me see that pulsar. That's my next pickup line. Yes. Let me find out where this haircut place is at. It's only about 20 minutes away. That's not bad. I can do that. Burn, pug, burn. Your Kerbals are traumatized. Why don't you ask Lost Inks Kerbals and see if they're traumatized? Do they have PTSD, Lost? 100%. I like my Kerbals a little spicy. Alright, so we're going to warp here. We're going to go retro. And that means our target's somewhere. Oh, there we are. Nice. No big deal. Just everyone you've known is long dead. No big deal. Oh yeah, I've watched Interstellar. I get the concept. Nice. Post it. Post it on the Discord. .72 meters on approach. Moving in at about 32.6 meters per second. We're looking pretty snazzy. Monopropellant's holding tight. Fuel is okay. Solid rockets are standing by. It's all hunky-dory right now. And yeah, once I do dock with the station, I am going to take a break because I have a haircut at about 1 o'clock. Hey baby, call me Opportunity because I want to explore your mountains. Yes. And craters and valleys and dried up riverbeds. This game seems hard. It can be. It certainly can be. I can also make it easy for you. What's going on, Warren 1912? Whatever happened in the War of 1912? All right, separation on approach, 61 meters. I'm going to turn on that docking camera. There we go. We're going to slow ourselves down some. Drop it down to, I'm going to do 10 meters per second. It's my grandpa's birth year. Ah! Damn, Grandpappy, you're old. Well, if he's still alive. Hey, finally! Call me Endurance because I want to explore your black hole. Ew! Yeah, that's gross. Alright, I'd say we're pretty close. I'm going to point not retrograded target. I'm going to point prograde real quick. So when we detach this piece back here, it's just going to fuck off into the void. Yeet! Alright, we're free flying. All RCS now. Let's point to that target. Actually gave us a little bit of a... It canceled out a lot of our velocity for us. That was very nice. That was nice of the probe to do that. And slow down some more. We're basically going to do one of these. We're going to move around the station. Yeah. When you build something big and elaborate, you gotta remember SAS and RCS are gonna be your best friends. But also your worst enemies if you solely rely on that. Okay, we're going to cancel out our velocity here, and we're going to start moving towards our target. Please and thank you. Moving away. I don't want that. I want to move towards. Yes. The party module kind of looks like the Soyuz rocket. Yeah, a little bit. It kind of looks like the Chinese one, but we have a a rotating ring that we're going to add. I'm thinking we undock this. Well, yeah, we kind of have to, don't we? Tell you what, I'm going to rotate this. If we do it that way. No, we got to do it this way. We got to do it this way. Duplicates for periapsis apods takes a measly 6 years. Yeah, it can. I mean, it depends on the distance and gravity of the obstetrician. All right, we're coming in. And yeah, after we dock, we're gonna take a break. I have to get a haircut, and then we'll be back. So probably about like an hour, maybe 2 hours from now. We're gonna get back online, and we're gonna finish up our Eve station today. Kathunk. All right, we made it. We're attached. Let's make sure we're hitting that prograde or retro. And for my next trick, there it is. Does it spin? But does it spin? Start rotation. Hey, check it out. It spins. Amazing. All right, gang. I'm going to take a quick break because I have to go and talk to a lady about a haircut. But we will be back. We will return to this exact spot here in about an hour or so. So grab your snacks, grab your lunch. Don't toss your lunch, but I will see y'all Starside.